is going to be about why you should just get your LPN. And honestly, I'm probably like the 30th video that you clicked on, okay? But I'm gonna tell you why. But first, I need to make some tea, okay? So your girl is in pain. I just came from my flight lesson. We've been doing a lot of steep turns, and I've been learning more and more about G-forces. So a lot of blood have been rushing to my head. I have a headache. I'm currently in pain in my leg and my knees. Girl, I've been going through it. It's been like that for a while, but the way that I regulate these things, especially on my monthly cycle, all of that type of stuff, I do everything holistically. So in this house, it's holistic, okay? So before we get to going about this next step, my pain, to combat that, I use Clove. And then also, this is good for teeth as well. Last year I knew my wisdom teeth was coming in, and this is crushed up clove as well. Your dentists use it all the time. It's occasionally in your toothpaste when they do procedures as well. So I use clove, or the whole cloves, and I put it on my teeth along with willow bark. You can take a bath with it, you can boil it, drink it, but honestly, when I was having the excruciating pain of wisdom teeth, I put the clove on top of my wisdom teeth along with the willow bark, and the pain subsided. Okay, so currently I'm having some leg and knee pain at this point, and clove is about to work wonders for me in this tea in my knees. I honestly think I got some arthritis that I don't know about, but like I said, I've gained a lot of weight, as you can see, but your girl is still cute, okay? And I feel the weight kind of sinking towards my feet, so clove is going to assist with that. I'm going to put a little bit of burdock root in here because I need to purify my blood at this point, and it's an excellent herb for purifying the blood, okay? All right. Honestly, I got that mixed up. Actually, this is burdock root. It's a little different right here, but also I need to sleep. I'm dealing with some insomnia, tossing and turning. Like I said, I'm having extreme anxiety, and y'all know where my anxiety stems from, and this is going to go in hand with this video as well. So I'm going to take a herb called valerian root. So this is what it looks like here. A little bit different from the burdock. Like I said, burdock is a blood purifier, and valerian deals with my anxiety. It actually keeps me really calm at times. This really does help with the depression that, yes, I can admit that sometimes that I definitely have, and this stems from nursing. I'm not gonna lie to you or anything like that. So this keeps me at bay. All right. Also, I'm gonna add a lot of red raspberry leaf in here. Okay, this kind of looks like weed, that ganja. Okay. That ganja. And this is red raspberry leaf. Ladies, for your cycle, uterine, this right here, it's gonna regulate all of that, okay? This is a estrogen regulating herb, okay? This does all about the reproductive system. Even pregnant women, if you deal holistically, I'm talking to the holistic folks in this video, this is the main herb that women use for childbirth, reproductive health issues whatsoever, cycle issues. Get that yoni back together with red raspberry leaf, okay? Licorice root is definitely an estrogen regulator, but today I'm going to use it just to sweeten it up. As you can see, I've used this entire bag. But instead of using honey or sugar and all that type of stuff, I don't do that. I can take tea. I don't care if it's really bitter. I can take it by myself, but to sweeten it up, licorice root will do that on its own, okay? Like I said, I'm going to go to sleep. I need to feel soothed tonight and get up for work, unfortunately. So, peppermint. I'm going to put a little bit of peppermint in here. Peppermint. All right. And I'm going to put just a little bit of lavender. This is lavender. Just to help with my sleeping. Like I said, I want to promote dreaming tonight. So this definitely does help. I know if I don't dream, I know something is going on wrong with me, personally. Okay? Hibiscus flower as well. This is gonna all help me calm me down, deal with my anxiety issues, and put me to sleep tonight so I can stop the tossing and turning. And all these herbs, girl, if you want to take a bath, you can throw that in your bathtub as well, okay? Use it on your body, all of that type of stuff. But for me, I'm just speaking for me, you could talk to your healthcare provider, whatever that you choose to do. Disclaimer, speak with your healthcare provider, okay? But for me, in this household, we deal with holistic methods, okay? And before we go into this video, I'm going to add oranges and lemon, okay? I still have some over here, so let me just show you. Actually, before, I'm not even gonna move it. I have this all in my little plastic Dollar Tree right here, okay? All right, so I'm gonna add that into my tea. So while I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna tell you why you need to just go for your LPN. If money is the issue, this is gonna be the topic. If money is the issue, let me move this over here. Just get your LPN, girl. Let me tell you why. Because I see a lot of y'all going into debt over this, and you don't even know if you're actually going to like being a nurse. Exhibit A. Go back to the beginning of my channel, okay? You know why I did it, how I did it, and where I'm at now and how I feel. But granted, nursing has provided me the opportunities to move forward in my next path in this career. And that's where I have to give it its flowers. I really do, okay? So there was another girl that asked me, how am I able to afford my flight lessons? Isn't it very expensive if I go to an academy or something like that? Well, thank you, travel nursing. That has afforded me those opportunities, okay? Getting my LPN, it was not a setback to me. Like I said, I failed anatomy and physiology. Did I tell y'all 3 times? I don't even remember no more. I failed microbiology in lab 1 time, okay? And I have yet to go back. But please don't find my videos discouraging. This might be great for you, okay, to move forward. But the price that I paid for my LPN program was only $2,900 and something dollars, close to $3,000, you know, with the taxes and everything like that. I also did receive help from them because they knew my situation, you know, and I didn't get any type of help. I didn't do any loans or anything like that. I didn't get no FAFSA, all of that. But luckily, as a vocational program, I got help. So I give them that. It was vigorous. It was very hard for those 12 months, but I did receive some help, okay? So that's what I can definitely give about my LPN. I knew as a RN, you had to like work. Like I was so sick and tired of doing prerequisites. Like sick, and I feel like it was so unnecessary. The math, all these labs and everything like that. I understand some programs, like you can get into a program and then you take all your science courses and stuff like that. But that's not the way that I do it, and I believe that not all programs are not like that, okay? And I'm for sure most of those programs cost a lot to get in. Like I said, I need to go with the less amount of money to get where I need to go. You ain't gonna see me spending thousands upon thousands out of my pocket. Like I said, I don't rely on FAFSA loans, all that type of stuff like it. That has to stop. I don't rely on none of that stuff. If you don't have the money, just go get your LPN, okay? Don't go to the LPN programs that's gonna cost you about 10, 15 grand. No, LPN school should not cost you that much. It should be only a couple of $1,000s, okay? If it's costing you that much, you do not need to be there, okay? They ripping you off. I'm telling you that now. Like, you heard it from me. Because some girl told me she had to pay $16,000 for her LPN program. By that time, this is the only thing I can say. You should have just went to go get your RN, okay? If you was going to dish out all them loans like that, you should have just worked hard towards your RN. I'm telling you right now. So like I said, go for your RN if you're going to know you're going to spend that much amount of money, okay? Matter of fact, just go for your BSN if you're going to do all of that, okay? Now for your LPN, like I said, only a couple of $1,000s. I mean, you better look hard, okay? Look hard. There's programs out there. Now, I'm hearing that these programs have become very competitive. That wasn't a problem in Oklahoma. It wasn't competitive for me, because like I said, in high school, we had a program where I went to school, to vocational school in the morning, and I did my CNA, I did my AUA. They put us through A&P. They also put us through medical terminology. They put us in all types of these programs. And if you finish that program, the deal was you got your LPN school for free after you graduated high school. Now, my dumb self, letting everybody feed into my head. Okay, let me put the knife down. Everybody feed into my head. I just went straight to college because I was like, no, I want to be a RN. I want the RN behind my chest and stuff like that. And I took out all these loans to not even get my RN. Y'all see right now, I don't even know where I wanted to be. So I had a chance to get out of high school and have my school paid for free. But instead, I was letting everybody feed into my head and to, be obsessed with this hierarchy in nursing, and I never even finished. I could have been in less debt if I just went straight to my LPN. And like I said, I live such a good lifestyle now. For me, no kids, none of that stuff. I'm not married or anything like that. But majority of the women and men that were in there, they had kids on top of kids. But they made it because 12 months was better than 2 years. Who wants to be 2 years and broke? Not me. If I had a chance to do it, because like I said, I understand the economy. Although I said I wanted to be a pilot and everything, I understand the economy, and the money would come faster as a nurse. That's why I said I have to give its flowers. The money came fast, okay? The money will still come. Even if I decide to drop it today or go back the next day, I can have a job within 24 hours, okay? And you might get your RN and decide that you really don't even like it. You really don't even like it, okay? Or this is what I've heard from plenty of other people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from my experience, the people that precepted me, they were RN BSNs for like only a year, and then they moved on to their MPs because they all told me that they hated bedside, they hated bedside, you know what I'm saying? So they decided to advance their degree, take out more loans, and get into another field. I'm gonna say MP, for example, and this is how I feel. Although there's a need for them and stuff like that, but you got to understand the supply and demand at that point. There's not enough jobs that are churning out. You can see plenty of MP YouTube videos about that. They talk about this. They have middle degree programs where they're churning out all these degrees for people where you don't have to have any type of experience and you can go straight into it, okay? Now, I have to agree with them. You're going to need some experience before you go into that type of role, okay? So if money is definitely the issue, then do the latter program. Do the LPN, do the RN, do the BSN. That way, you can't say that, oh, I went broke doing this. Now I gotta work. I don't have to work. I can take a month off if I want to. I could go Costa Rica tomorrow if I want to. Thank you, LPN. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. Some people can't. If I wanted to go get my RN and stuff like that, if I want to just take a break, if I wanted to take a break to go study, and I can pay up my bills for a couple of months and just go study, okay? And relax. Thank you, LPN, okay? So if money is the issue, do not wait. Do not get yourself in all this debt for a degree, okay? For a degree. Because, you just might not be cut out for it. But it's not worth it in the end. And I know some of y'all got kids and all of that stuff. Take your time. Start from here, go from here, and here, okay? Give yourself time to process. Because like I said, if I had a chance to do all over again, I would have just got my LPN first and not went to a four-year college, and I turned around and actually just got my LPN. So I put myself in all this little debt just to find out, damn, I want to be a pilot. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I had another scenario where we had med surg clinicals, and she had to assist with, I believe it was some wound care, and she realized that she didn't even like blood. She came out to me and she was like, DeShayla, I don't think I'm cut out for this. And I said, why did you say that? She was like, I seen some blood and I almost passed out. She almost passed out in that room in front of the patient, okay? In front of our teachers. You know, our teachers would have went off on her for that. And I said, well, aren't you glad that you got your LPN? You're about to get your LPN. She was like, oh my God, I'm so happy that that's all I had. Because I would have went in all this debt and realized that this was not for me. Thank you, LPN. And she can do different things. Like I said, nursing is not all about bedside, okay? Don't put your mind towards that. There's different avenues everywhere else. Like I said, aesthetics, law, management, administration, all types of stuff. Okay, it's just not about bedside. Now that's where you start at initially, but like I said, work yourself up. If I could do it again, I would have just got my LPN. Okay, so listen to me, LPN over RN any day. LPN over RN any day. Okay. Okay, so pause. I'm just gonna use some spring water. Usually you can use distilled, baby, but no tap. Y'all know what's in tap. Don't play stupid. So I'm gonna make a lot because I'm gonna take some to work tomorrow. And these gallon bags, they're good for like 2 gallons really. And they're reusable. So I'm going to put the oranges in here and the lemons and my reusable tea bag. You could just wash it after it's done, but like I said, this can get a good 2 big pots. I do have some throat coat tea because I've been coughing a little bit. It ain't COVID, so hush. Alright, so I'm just gonna put some in here. Like I said, this is my own little concoction when I'm not feeling so well or after a long day. This will spark me back up. Alright, so just turn it on. Isn't that just cool? And it's gonna start bubbling. So, nothing's worse than being broke, I'm telling you. But nothing's worse than keeping yourself more in debt. So coming from me, the LPN is just the best bet, okay? It's the best bet. It's different from any other video that you usually have went through. But I'm trying to save you some money, okay? And also, when I was in school, we had 3 different types of LPN programs. You had people like me that went full-time Monday through Friday, and then you had the secondary LPN people that originally applied for our RN program, and these were the people that never could get in, okay? These were the people that could not get into an RN program. So what the associate degree RN program did was they made a compact with their vocational nursing school, the nearest one, and they said, listen here, you go get your LPN first, and then you have a spot next year in our program, okay? You had to prove yourself first by getting your LPN, okay? So whether that you didn't meet the requirements or your GPA was way too low, okay, you were put in a spot in the LPN program. And the third LPN route was a hybrid program, and usually those were the ones that was probably a little bit longer than the 12-month one, but nonetheless, it's the LPN program. So like I said, you have your pros, you have your cons, but in this case, my pros outweigh my cons, okay? And this saved me so much money. Till this day, as an LPN, I might have caught it in, you know, the wave of the COVID and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm making good enough money, you know, where I can just relax. I can just relax. And some people cannot say that while going through a 2 or 4 year degree RN program, okay? They have to work, hustle, and get through all those clinicals at the same time, come back, deal with the household. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that, okay? So, like I said, just get your LPN, okay? Don't waste your time. Don't stress about it anymore. If money is the issue, I am telling you, the LPN is the best route, okay? I don't know your problems that's going at home or anything like that, but if your number one reason is money, just do it. Then worry about everything else later. It will come. I promise you it will come. Once you stop thinking about money and everything and it's past you and you can pay your bills, you can take your trips how you want to, you can put food on the table, I promise you the workload or stress that when you pursue your RN will be lessened once you do that. And that's the tea, baby. And that's the tea. That's the tea. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.